A magnitude 6.5 earthquake has struck the central Philippines, killing one person and injuring dozens more. A family in Masbate province were left trapped when their house collapsed.
Earthquake preparedness is everyone's concern. So here is a short video to show some examples of an earthquake distribution map and to spread awareness on how to prevent earthquakes. Before we will proceed, let us first know what is the real definition of an earthquake. Earthquake is the shaking or vibration of the earth caused by the movement along a fault during which seismic energy is released and radiates towards the surface of the earth. It may also be caused by some volcanic activities. To dig in more about earthquakes, here are some reported earthquake incidents that happened in the Philippines from the year 2017 to 2021.
On the year 2017, February 10 at exactly 10:30 p.m., an earthquake hit Surigao with a magnitude of 6.7. It resulted in an intensity 7 to 9, which includes the considerable damage in ordinary buildings with partial collapse, great damage to poorly constructed buildings.
On December 29, 11:39 a.m., Governor Generoso Davao Oriental was shaken by a magnitude 7.2 earthquake. It resulted in an intensity 8 or higher, which includes a total damage. Objects are thrown into the air. With some massive destructions, it may be a threat to life.
During the year 2019 of January 15 at 8:11 p.m., Governor Generoso, specifically at Pondagitan, Davao City, was shaken by an earthquake with a magnitude of 5.7. Resulted in an intensity 6.7, wherein an earthquake felt by mostly all, movement of furniture and unexpected negligible damage to properties.
On the 18th of January 2020, 4 p.m., a magnitude 4.9 earthquake has shaken the whole town of Quezon City in Mindanao. It resulted in an intensity 4 to 5, which is usually felt indoors. Breaking down of windows, paints are highly shown.
On the year 2021, August 14 at exactly 9:27 a.m., a 5.4 magnitude of earthquake hits Mati City in Mindanao. It resulted in an intensity 6 to 7, an earthquake felt by mostly all, movement of furniture, and unexpected negligible damages to properties. Here are some tips to keep us safe before, during, and after an earthquake. The key to effective disaster prevention is planning. Before an earthquake, we should know the earthquake hazards in your area, just like evaluating the structural soundness of the buildings and houses. Number 2, prepare your homes, workplace, or schools, and make sure that the furnitures and cabinets are tightly strapped to the walls. Before an earthquake, we should know its prevention, equipments, and procedures. We can also conduct and participate in regular earthquake drills. Meanwhile, during an earthquake, we should stay calm and do not panic. When you are inside a structurally sound building or home, we should stay there. On the other hand, if we are outside, we should move to an open area. During an earthquake, if you are riding your car, please stop and get out. Most importantly, do not attempt to cross bridges, overpasses, or flyovers. You don't know what will happen from one minute to the next, so after an earthquake, we should not be relieved. Instead, we must be prepared for some aftershocks. After an earthquake, don't use elevators. Enter damaged buildings, use telephone unless necessary, and most importantly, do not panic. On the other hand, after an earthquake, we should check ourselves and other injuries. We should check the water and electrical lines for damages, for spills of chemical, toxic, and flammable materials, and control fires which may spread. Number 2, if you need to evacuate your residence, leave a message stating where you are going and bring your prepared emergency supply kit. Lastly, we should always keep updated on disaster prevention instructions from battery-operated radios. Ready your checklist because here are some things to bring and prepare for an earthquake. Here's an insight of what we should put in our survival kit. A first aid kit, a canned food and can opener, water, clothing, blanket, battery-operated radio, flashlights, extra batteries, important documents, and of course, extra cash. Always remember, preparedness is everyone's responsibility. Here is a reminder from my group to yours. Be prepared, stay alert, and stay safe, everyone!